Hi guys, welcome back. So today is part 2 of my series. First we did eyebrows and today we're doing eyes. So if you guys want to learn how I got this eye look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so excuse the wet hair, but my brows are already on because today's part 2. So it's about eyeshadow now. And first I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer in the shade Fair Warm. And I'm just going to put this on my eyelids. I think I went a little bit too carried away with the concealer. Now I'm going to take my sponge. So I have a lot of creases on my eyelids. That's why I'm trying to keep them as flat as possible. And I'm going to set it with powder. I'm just going to grab my Fit Me powder. And this is in the shade Fair. I'm going to take a little brush like this. Pat out the creases. And if you don't have any creases on your eyelids, then you can skip this step. Take some, tap it off, and just quickly set it. This will also make your eyeshadow last a lot longer, especially if you have more oily eyelids. So since this video is more for beginners, so I'm only going to use 3 brushes. First, you're going to need like a fluffy blending brush like this. Another fluffy blending brush. And a packing brush. And we're only going to use 3 shades today. So you can use any 3 shades. I would recommend 2 matte shades and 1 shimmer shade. But it's makeup. Makeup has no rules. So you guys can really use whatever you want. So the 2 palettes that I'm going to be using today are the Juvia's Place Warrior 3 palette. And it looks like this. It's a really colorful palette. But I'm going to be using this blue shade at the bottom. And I'm going to use the palette that I got in my BoxyCharm this month. The Violet Voss Essentials palette. And I'm going to use the shades Sand and Cinnamon as my crease shades. So our eyes are already primed and they're set. So first you want to go in with your lightest shade. Mine would be the shade Sand. You're going to take some, tap it off. I always tap off my brush, start off real light, and then work the payoff up. So I'm going to start from the outer corner. And as you can see, I'm not starting up too high. I'm mainly starting like between my lid and my upper crease area. This is my first time using this palette, so hopefully it doesn't give me any issues, because then this video would be a fail. And you want to do swiping motions, like a windshield wiper, and circular motions. Because I find that going back and forth and then doing circles helps with the blending. It helps you to not have like a harsh line right here. First eye is done, and you want it to look something like this. Move on to the other eye. Now we lay down our first shade. So I'm going to grab my next brush and I'm going to go in the shade Cinnamon. And I'm just gonna go a little bit lower than I put the first shade. So this one's gonna be mostly on my lid and just a little bit in my crease at first, and then once I start blending it up, you'll see it all meshed together. This is actually a really nice brown. I usually have a hard time blending dark browns like this out for some reason. They always show it patchy on my eyelids. Now I'm going to take the same brush that I put that sand color on. I'm going to take some more of the sand shade, tap that off, and put that right back in here because the brown took some of it away. And I want it to be like a nice gradient. Blending is key. The more you blend, the better it will look. Now I'm going to go on the other eye and take the shade Cinnamon again and do the exact same thing. Now I'm going to go into my Juvia's Place palette. I'm going to take this blue shade right here. It's like a silvery blue shade. I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush. Just take some of that. And I like to go with my finger. Just go like this. Now I'm going to go in with the same brush and take Cinnamon shade very lightly and just blend that blue and that brown. I'm going to take some more of that brown shade, the same Cinnamon, and I'm going to put it on the outer corner. Only because I feel like that works best for the shape of my eyes. So I decided to go ahead and add a little bit of glitter. So I'm just going to take my NYX glitter bowls. You can't see it, but I'll put everything that I use in the description down below. I'm just going to take a little bit. I just felt like being a little extra today. You don't have to do that step. And because I feel like being super extra today, I'm also probably going to do a wing. Probably going to mess up this look, but let's see. Hands are shaky. for the wing, I use the CoverGirl, I think it's the active liner. Yeah, it doesn't really say. I think it's the active liner. I'll put it in the description down below, and it's in the color Major Matte. So now I'm gonna put on my lashes, and today I'm gonna use my Harlow 3D lashes by Battington Lashes. These are the lashes that I got in my BoxyCharm last month in April. Now typically you would want to measure your lashes up to your eyelid first and then cut some off, but mine are already pre-cut because I've worn them a couple times already. So I'm just gonna put the glue on them. And this glue is by Lily Lashes. It's her clear lash adhesive. So while that's actually drying, I'm just gonna put my mascara on. Now you want to look down, you want to grab your mirror, look down, and place your lashes close to your lash line as possible. So lashes are on. I'm going to do the rest of the face off camera because I mainly want to focus on my eyes, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is done, and now I'm going to take my highlighter. This one broke while I was using it, but here it is. It's by Wet n Wild. And it's called Golden Flower Child. I'm gonna repress this, but I'm gonna take this small brush and I'm gonna tap off the excess. I'm gonna wet this because I really want my inner corners to pop. And I'm just gonna put on my inner corner. And the setting spray that I've been using is the Morphe setting spray. I like it because it has that continuous mist. Now I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line. First I'm going to take the shade Cinnamon with this brush that I got from my BoxyCharm for April. I'm putting it really close to my lash line. I'm gonna take this brush. If only you guys can see how many times I drop something. I swear, I have to be one of the most clumsy people in the world. That looks so much better. I'm taking the sand shade, by the way. And I'm using that to blend out the brown. By the way, this is what my hair looks like when it's dry. And I'm gonna take some mascara. This is the It Blow Out mascara. I'm going to put that on my lower lashes. Hopefully I don't ruin my makeup. My face makeup. Told you, clumsy. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna show you guys how to get rid of that if that ever happens to you.